Hello guys, Zennosh here and welcome to your Exos Heroes. Seems like we have got a lot of new announcements today, including a new director's note. Let's check them out one by one. The first one right over here says, Cold-Blooded Vanguard Kanev Artifact Chance of Banner. It's gonna start 2nd of December, Thursday, that is tomorrow, and the banner is gonna last until 15th of December, Wednesday. Main artifact, it is a 5-star grade artifact. It's gonna drop at 0.7% chance from its own banner, and you will be able to get it for free after 19 multi-summons. There we go, guys. And now the main question is, should you be really summoning for this particular artifact or not? Is it really worth summoning? And the answer is simply yes. Why? Well, let's look into its details. Let's see what it can do. It can be equipped by the attack type units, like let's say Raquel, Battery, and so on. And at level 11, 100% chance to increase own damage by 20% upon defeating an enemy. So if you defeat an enemy, then well, you will get that 20% damage boost. And guess what, guys? It can stack as well. It can stack up to a total of 3 times, meaning like your damage can be boosted by up to 60% total. It is definitely going to be a really great help, especially in the PvE story contents, though it is going to be totally worthless in the Holy Dragon Grounds. But it has a really great scope in the PvP Javanistania battles. So definitely one of the best artifacts out there in the game. So definitely I would really recommend you guys to summon for this artifact. Totally worth summoning, guys. Alright, so yeah, that is it. 0.7% chance is pretty high rate as well, and it is also really highly advised to get the dupes of this particular artifact. So hey, even if you just get one artifact right away early on, it is kind of really highly advised for you guys to target for the mileage summon, okay, or let's say the PD summon. Do the 19 multi summon until the time when you get all the extra dupes in order to promote, or let's say to upgrade your artifact to its highest possible grade, so that you can get the overall boost right over here that is indicated. Anyways, now that said, let's look into the next announcement right over here. It says, notice, Fedcore chance up, Archmage Bernadette recruit. She is a new gold Fedcore hero. And now the main question is, should you really be summoning for her or not? Alright, and that said, the period, it's gonna start tomorrow, that's 2nd of December, Thursday. Her banner after the maintenance, and her banner is gonna last until 23rd of December. As is a gold Fedcore hero unit, her banner is gonna last for a total of 3 weeks. Okay, main hero, you can recruit hero plus Fedcore with a higher probability than the premium recruitment. As is a gold Fedcore hero, so it's gonna drop at 0.5% chance, and after 28 multi summons in her banner, you can pretty much get her for free. Okay, so yeah, that's what it says right here. And now the main question is, should you really summon for her or not? And the answer is simply yes. Well, yes. Right now in the current version of Exos Heroes, after the Season 5 update, definitely I would say Bernadette is pretty powerful unit, okay? Let's look into her abilities out here. Fedcore ability, attack is going to be boosted by 68 points, defense by 36 points, health by 230 points, and combat power by a total of 10,800 points, which I would say it's pretty average. Nothing to really scoff about. Skill information right over here, it says passive effect, diamond dust, it says buff effect, grants damage immunity 1 time to self when the own health falls to 30% or below after receiving damage 1 time per battle. Can be a really great help in both PvE as well as the PvP battles for extra sustainability. Alright, the next is going to be the uncontrollable strength. It's a buff effect, increases on critical hit rate by 20% at the start of the round, removed at the end of the own turn, as it is always going to be reset at the start of every round. So it is actually pretty good and totally can be relied upon as well. And 20% of critical hit rate boost is pretty awesome, and you can totally build focus on her build to have a lot more critical damage, so that you can actually deal even more damage to your enemies out there in the battlefield. Okay, so this is pretty good stuff right here. That is definitely going to improve the damage output potential of our gold Fedcore Bernadette. Okay, but if it were to be critical hit damage, that would have been much better in my opinion. Anyways, next is going to be the Tiptoe. Special effect, increases attack of allies equipped with untouchable themed Fedcore by 10%. That is actually pretty good. I mean, like 10% of attack boost, bring it on. Alright, and now let's move on into her fast active skill, and it only requires 1 mana. That means like it is gonna be pretty easy to spam this skill over and over and over again on the enemies. Alright, overflow damage deals 150% to 1 enemy. That's pretty amazing nuke damage to a single target. Special effect right over here randomly destroys one guardian stone from the target. Oh my god, this is definitely going to be a really great help, especially in the holy dragon grounds when you are really trying to break the dragon as soon as possible. Okay, so this is really awesome, and it can be a really great help in the boss fights out there, in the PvE story contents, and definitely also in the Zennosh battles out there, where if you actually manage to break your opponents, definitely you will deal double the damage on them. Your opponents will be pretty much useless for a set number of turns, so that can be a really great help indeed. So definitely she is a very unique unit now that can actually break the guardian stones. Okay, and next is going to be her second active skill, and it only requires 3 mana, meaning like it is so easy to build up mana and to actually unleash her second active skill right away. Elemental rotation, it says damage dealt 89% damage to all the enemies. It's an AoE damage, and it's a burst effect as well on top of that one, meaning like if she has like more mana, like for example if she has 10 mana instead of just 3, then well, she's gonna be burning all the 10 mana that she has in order to boost a lot more damage against the enemies. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's the possibility with the Bernadette out here. Special effect, attacks with the type advantage on top of that one, which is definitely going to be a really great advantage, especially in the PvP Zennosh battles, in order to deal a lot of damage to the enemies without having any kind of type disadvantage. So this is pretty great, really amazing skill sets, and definitely I would say for now definitely she would actually climb up to a god tier list. Okay, in the Exos heroes as a gold Fedcore hero. This is definitely very needed, as she is totally gonna be a very amazing unit that you definitely would want to use like in every content out there. Amazing, and we would really have to wait for her core memory to be unleashed, and once her core memory comes it comes in full effect, definitely she's going to be a very amazing character that you would want to use in any content in the game right now in Exos heroes. Okay, so that said, as she's a gold Fedcore hero, she's going to be dropping at 0.5% chance, and you can get her for free after 28 core mileages or 28 multi summons. And well, when it comes to the exclusive weapon right over here, guys, exclusive weapon can be purchased and checked in the exclusive weapon journal. Okay, so here we go. We have to purchase the exclusive weapon. That's how it is. There's no summon whatsoever from now onwards, and it is pretty much a trash stuff right over here. It only provides some 10,000 combat power boost to the Bernadette and just 30 attack boost. It's totally not worth it, guys. Okay, anyways, that is for just costing purpose, if you want to ask me, just like orange Fedcore or the red Fedcore. Okay, anyways, that said, guys, an amazing unit that you definitely should summon. And now let's move on into the next list right over here that says Yorm's Exchanges Artifact Stigma Shop list update. Now it is really trying to follow up the footsteps of Epic 7. Now with this Artifact Stigma material, we will now be able to purchase the artifacts, including 5-star grade artifacts like Dark Silhouette Reveal, Flaming Iron Fist Brescian, Church of the Purity Helena, Sandust Commander Chun, and so on and on, guys. And there are lots of 4-star artifacts as well in the Yorm's exchanges. Yeah, in the Yorm's exchanges, right? So yeah, there we go, guys, and it's starting today already. So that is pretty awesome. Anyways, next one right over here is going to be the update announcement. So let's check it out right away. Let's see what the update has really got to say to us. Well, guess what, guys? From now onwards, we will have much more freedom, or let's say it's going to be much easier for us to gain a lot of mana when we are fighting in the battlefield. The mana nerf has been totally lifted up, and it's definitely going to be a lot more helpful from now onwards. Okay, and definitely it is definitely going to have a lot of impact in the overall gaming contents like Zennosh battles and the Holy Dragon grounds. Okay, so this is pretty good. So before, guys, we were not able to gain mana when it was the turn of another ally of the same row, but now guess what, guys? We will be able to gain 1 mana for you and all allies in the same row, including own. Okay, gain 1 mana at the start of own turn 1 time per round. And these 2 effects definitely will allow us to stack up mana real fast in the game. Number 2, gain 1 mana when destroying an enemy guardian stone. And even if multiple guardian stones are destroyed at the same time, only gain 1 mana. So this is definitely was needed in the game, and it's going to be applied starting tomorrow. This is really good. That's what I was actually looking forward to. Next is going to be hero balance adjustment. Well, guess what, guys? The Rude Everybody were really criticizing the Root that his skills were totally so bad. It's totally not worth of the god tier. And well, guess what, guys? The devs really did hear that one, and damn, they have really improved the skills of the Root. Okay, so here we go. Let's check it out. Proof of hero. He's like passive skill right up here. Now what it does that grants resurrect to self and to one ally with the highest attack for 10 turns upon defeating enemy. Resurrect can only be granted one time for each ally hero. So there we go, guys. Not just to himself, but to the another ally with the highest attack, which is definitely going to be a really great help, especially in the Japanese battles. Next is going to be the Immune Blaze buff effect, grants immunity to self for 4 turns at the start of battle, which is definitely going to be a really great help in the Japanese battles. Well, for now it is kind of a little bit nerfed, because before it was for 10 turns, but now it's only for 4 turns. Anyways, a pretty good balance, I would say. Next is going to be his active skill number 1, only requires 3 mana from now onwards, actually, instead of just 1 mana. Alright, there's a little bit of mana increment, but no problem. It's very easy to gain mana from now onwards compared to the previous version. Okay, so here we go, guys. It says after that, damage deals 262% damage to one enemy. Now he can really nuke the shit out of a target. Oh my god, this is good. And this is also the reason why definitely he's going to be a really great unit to be used in the boss fights. Okay, so even in the Holy Dragon Grounds, I think you can actually really excel with this particular target. Cleanse 1 debuff from self, which is pretty good. And now let's move into his second active skill. It says it is going to require 4 mana from now onwards, and it's a burst effect. And it says damage deals 127% piercing damage to all enemies. That's a lot of damage to all the targets out there. And on top of that one, it's a piercing damage. My god, bring it on. It's really powerful indeed. Really powerful. Special effect deals 100% extra damage for each buff on self. So more the buff he has, more the damage that he's gonna be dealing. My god, he definitely can delete all the enemies from the map, from the battlefield, from the from the battle right away, as long as he has a lot of buff on himself. So try to use those kind of unit who can actually provide a lot of buff to their allies, and this guy can really take full advantage of all the buffs that he has got. Oh my god, that is so amazing. Now he is totally OP. He's definitely a god tier unit, and the problem is that Rude is totally a pay-to-win content. Okay, it's a totally a pay-to-win hero unit, because in order to get the fully activated unleashed potential on this guy, we really have to transcend him to max. So if you cannot transcend him to max, he's pretty much nearly useless. Okay, because of very low stats that can easily be defeated, or let's say it can be easily be competed, it can easily be outwitted by other gold faker heroes that is available in the game, and it's much easier to get them. Okay, so hey, it's pretty sad to see it like that way as a free-to-play player. Anyways, next is going to the artifact effect change. So we have got some artifact, and their effect has been changed, and I would say it is actually a nerf. So right now, guys, it says for the civilization resurrector assemble, 20% chance to afflict the enemy with silence for attacking. Seems like it was way too powerful for the developers, and it says now it has been changed to 20% chance to afflict enemy with the bind for 7 turns when attacking. That's pretty much it right over there, guys. Instead of silence, just bind on the enemy target. Next is going to be this Relentless Determination series, one of the most powerful artifact out there, but now it has actually been nerfed. It says 80% chance to counter the attacker when ally receives damage, but only 1 time per 5 turns. Kind of really big nerf, but still this artifact is really solid. Okay, S tier unit in my opinion right away, even though it's like 1 time per 5 turns. Okay, we can take it. Next is going to be this softly glowing Tektite, can only be equipped by the Guardian type units. It says 70% chance instead of 80% chance to double team attack when ally attacks. Okay, 1 time per 5 turns. Kind of really nerfed a lot, but still quite usable. Skill right over here, the Blizzard. Okay, it says 50% chance to counter upon receiving damage 1 time per 5 turns. So yeah, there we go. A lot of nerfs happening around. Embodiment of avarice, a standard grade combat power changed. Okay, so here we go. That's what it is. Before it was 22,500,000, and now it's 22,400,000. All right. I mean, like, that's not much of a big change out there. Next is going to creation of string of creation rate change product composition. Okay, so here we go. We have got a lot of stuff right over here. Unintentional overlapping heroes in Young Empress of Broncated products are expected to result in abnormal results. The composition of the product is changed. Okay, so there we go. Composition user who have obtained 2 displaced Wolf Mahar, they will be receiving no additional compensation, but those who only got one, and like all users who do not belong to one displaced Wolf Mahar, including the hero, is going to be provided. That's pretty much it right over there. Not one of the best hero unit out in the game right now. Next is going to be the hero memory out here, guys. So the hero memory for those kind of heroes that were actually kind of upgraded from the legendary to faded grade, well, their memory, I think they are going to be given out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is there. Recall, it's gonna be up to, I think, December 25. So try to recall your heroes, or maybe even your signature force, or maybe even your fate course if you want to within December 25. All right, so that you have a really good grasp on the game right away. That is pretty much it. And they says the recall function will be restricted from using to the root. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Next is going to be the other right over here. Once you have obtained a certain amount of gold by disassembling or selling equipment, we will make actions regarding the issues where some amounts of the gold was lost. Okay, we have addressed the issues where the abilities of main option and sub option of the equipments are intermittently duplicated. Yes, it actually did happen, and compensation will be given out as well as retrieving the abnormal equipments that has had the issue. Okay, all missions in Exos Fiesta that have anything to do with the Japanese standard will be changed as completed. Alright, contents pass ticket rewards from the Coliseum that cannot be used anymore will be changed. If you have already acquired the reward, we will give you out usable content pass ticket through further actions. The issue where the enhanced stats of the artifact Raging Roar Lionel does not increase will be fixed. Okay, second apology reward. So well, guys, starting tomorrow, starting December 2nd, and until the 5th of December, we will be able to receive 700 cess in our mailbox. Hooray! Okay, there we go, guys. Compensation reward right over there, 700 cess. That's pretty awesome. Anyways, this is pretty good stuff right over here, especially with the mana buff. It is definitely more playable. The Exos series is more playable now from starting to tomorrow. Okay, and definitely Root has actually managed to receive massive buff, which definitely has actually, you know, like solidified his position as a god hero unit in the game. It's just that like he's a very pay to win hero unit in the game, and lots of artifact has totally managed to receive a lot of nerfs and so on and on, guys. And that is pretty much it to there. And we have got an apology compensation reward where we are going to be able to receive 700 cess for free. Okay, so yeah, there we go. And that said, we have got like November 24th 25th update announcement, and we have got like, oh, that's for that was already a long time ago, right? Oh hey, anyways, there we go. That is pretty much it for this time. Let me know in the comment section below if you have got like other ideas or other things to say about it. I would really love to follow up with that one. Anyways, that said, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to this video, and see you guys in the next video.